Like I said, we are going to discuss about challenges that youthful life poses. Now, I have to my right hand side, I have brother. Please, brother Shimon, can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. My name is Brother Chimobi Cornelius, and I'm pleased to be in this studio to talk about the challenges of the youthful stage. Thank you.
Emmanuel.
Yes, so I believe that the the health of every life is what that life does during its youth. So I'm very pleased to be here.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, please, I want us to be attentive. Do not make noise. Listen to us because we may not ask you a question, but we can entertain questions from you, and we expect you to contribute. So you have to pay close attention. All right, Brother Manuel, I'm going to start from you. Do you really think that there is any challenge of useful life that a youth cannot overcome? Let me start from that note. It's not the question I asked you. I asked, do you, because this is why I asked you this question. You know, at times I have been in that stage of life so many times, and I know I'm not the only one in that situation. At times, some you think that at a particular moment of time in their life that there is a particular point where they think that because of the challenges that they are not able to go through that. Then my question is there any particular point in a youth's life where he or she may not, get to?
Okay, so thank you very much. The first thing that I will have to say concerning this is there is no life that does not have challenges. In fact, if you don't have challenges, it means that you are not going in the right direction. The only time that you can be challenged is when you are trying something new, something that you have not done before. That's when you can notice a challenge. So yes, there will be challenges. Is there a challenge that a youth cannot overcome? My answer is yes and no. The reason why it is yes and no is because it's dependent on the person. All of us here, we have played video games, Abi.
Yes, I have.
At a point, you might be playing the game and you get to a particular level, and the level looks very hard. And then you decide to, I'm not playing again, let me leave this game. You just leave it. Then suddenly, you go to meet a friend and you are talking. Maybe you stop at level 15, and you now see that friend playing level 25.
Yes.
And you're not saying, how did you pass that level 15? And the person says, this small thing, I just walk with like, the difference, like I just use that context to bring it home to us. It's not as if there is a challenge that you cannot overcome. But anywhere you decide to stop, that's where you will stop.
All right, please, Emmanuel, I think I got a lot of things from what you are saying. I really love your answer. I love your answers. Now, that means if I got you, you are trying to say that it depends on the individuals. Okay, it depends on the individual. Okay, all right. Bro Shimobi, let me ask you a question. Let me throw the question to you. Do you really think a person may not be able to get through his useful challenge, a particular challenge?
Okay, thank you very much for the wonderful question. Adding to what my colleague here said, I think the only thing I have to answer here is that youthful stage is really a tough time, and it takes decision and consistency to overcome.
Okay.
Let me stop there.
Okay. All right. I'm very impressed. That is consistency and decision. when there is consistency, still rhymes with the matter of what you are saying about probably you cited an example of a video game. Now, probably the person that passed that level, he did not just pass it so easily. He stayed and was consistent until he was able to, find out what the requirements or the skills needed to pass to that level. And now, if he comes to that level, that means Brojimo is still right that consistency still plays a very wonderful role in this. Now, I come to the problem. Brojimo, let me start from you. What challenge do you think? Now, this is a context of Nigeria, are you getting me? And then we are going to use it to rise about youths all over the world. But let's look at Nigeria as a case study. Now, what do you think is the major problem that youths in Nigeria, yes, they are facing?
Okay, thank you very much for that wonderful question. From my own side of view, I think, okay, like you said, let me use my country as an example. I think one of the major challenges the youths are facing currently in my country is leadership.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm privileged to throw more lines concerning that leadership.
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you very much. So when I say leadership, I mean currently in our country, many of us youths are unstabilized and a kind of hands down. Many people are traumatized. A lot of people are confused because our leader, for instance, the number one citizen.
You mean the president of Nigeria?
Yes,
okay.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yes. So the way he's handling this economy is somehow like it's not given at all. It's not given.
All right, excuse me. If I may get what you are trying to say, you are trying to say that one of the major challenges that the youths are facing is coming from political leadership.
Leadership as a whole.
Leadership as a whole.
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
So, assuming as a number one citizen, you are meant to prioritize the youths. You know, when when you set a pace for the youth,
projects and other things.
Exactly. So when you set pace for the youth, I mean it's a good beginning because many of the youths are talented and many are good in what they do. So but they need your support as the president. And when this thing comes in, you will find out that the youth are helping themselves. But in such a way whereby you lock up opportunities and how the youth are meant to grow. You're not supposed to expect more than criminal activities. So that is what I have to say for now.
I really appreciate your comment.
I have a certain reservation to what he said because I for one think that the essence of leadership is to actually raise leaders, and if we let me give this as a general notion now. I'm standing on one leg with what you are saying.
What do you mean by explain to us what is your leg?
That's what I'm trying to say, because this is it. If we do a random selection of a young person in Nigeria and we tell the person to be the president of Nigeria for 24 hours, what do you think will happen? Will the person do better than the present president or worse?
Okay, I think that's the question. I never expected the question would be coming from you. But let me challenge you on that. Let me tell you something on that.
The reason why I said that,
I'm the moderator. Wait. Let's hear from you.
The reason why I say that is this: we always look for a way to point up, but then remember, one person is pointing one finger,